Always love it when Congressman Cummings comes in because you give it to me straight. All right, let's talk first off. Foreclosure workshop, that's what you're coming in here to talk about today.
Right.
Is it better or worse than the last time you were here?
It's about the same.
About the same?
Yeah.
That's not good.
That's not good. Well, but the last time we had a foreclosure workshop was in June. We got one coming up this Saturday, September 12th, 9 to 3 at Woodlawn High School. The last time we were able to literally save 700 people's houses.
Look at the
That's
crowd.
right.
Look at the crowd.
We'll have twice that many this time.
No kidding.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. And we're going to be able to help a lot of people. If there's somebody sitting watching us right now who's worried about their mortgage, don't think they can pay it, or even if they're in foreclosure, they need to call my office immediately, 410-685-9199, and we will sign them up. But they need to be there at 9 o'clock, Woodlawn High School on Saturday.
I didn't see a bank say no to coming out to that thing.
No, we have 19 banks coming out. Basically, what I do is I say to these banks, look, you got to show up. We bailed you out, so now you've got to help bail out people who are going through some difficulty. And by the way, a lot of these people, they're going through this difficulty because they lost their jobs through no fault of their own.
Right.
So we're trying to work it through. But I'm begging people not to just sit on their hands. That's what most people do.
Right,
they sit on their hands and do nothing.
All right, let's put it up on what you need to bring to this event coming up this weekend, all right? This is the hardship letter, right?
That's right. The 2 pay stubs. We also want to see the tax returns for the last 2 years. And anything that shows any kind of hardship. Maybe medical bills that they can't pay or whatever. All those things go into the formula. We were able to save $1,000, some people as much as $1,000 per month on their mortgages.
Okay, and again, any foreclosure notices that you have, any threats that you may have, monthly household expenses, bring all the paperwork that you can out to this great event coming up. All right, now let's talk about some of the other events here. And look at this. This is unscripted, all right?
All right.
All right, I want to talk about the president's speech today, coming up at noontime today. Respect the office.
Yeah, respect the office. And to be very honest with you, I'm very disappointed in so many people that don't want to hear from the President of the United States of America. The most powerful man in the world.
Why are we even debating this?
I don't know why we're debating it, but I'll tell you one thing. My daughter was excited. She's 14 years old, and she says, Dad, I'm so excited. I want to hear from Barack Obama, President Obama, and I've heard a lot of other parents say that. Now, I'm be honest with you, I'm shocked.
Now, if he were delivering a health care reform package into the school,
that's one thing. But when you got a 30% dropout rate and over in the country, and a 50% in Baltimore City dropout rate, and you got a president of the United States who's come up through some difficult times, who's ascended to the presidency because of education, to say, look, kids, stay in school. I'm with you. We're supporting you. That's what we need. We need a pep talk from a coach-type person, and that's what Barack Obama is.
Let's talk about the health care reform. Have you held one of those town hall meetings?
I had one on the phone.
How'd you handle it?
I handled it. I was straight up with people. They were very candid. We had it at the Veterans Club here, and it was Fox News National sent somebody because they thought it was going to be so controversial. They couldn't even use the film because it was such a peaceful meeting.
No kidding.
That's right.
So nobody's going to challenge you, right?
No, it's not about that. It's about people, listening and allowing other people to hear what they have to say. That's what it's about. We got a lot of people who are suffering. We got people a lady came to me the other day, had breast cancer, cannot get insurance. If she had $150,000 a year to pay for insurance, couldn't get it because the insurance companies will not insure her. You got people who they're women who are pregnant right now. Please look at your policies because a lot of these policies have limits. And we had a lady who gave birth. They handed her a $22,000 bill. Why? Then they said you got a limit on your policy of $3,000. That's for from the start of pregnancy throughout the delivery. $3,000. Ridiculous. And so people need to look at the small print, but we're going to change that. And I do believe we're going to have a public option.
All right, let's talk about Alex Rodriguez, who was here last week when the Yankees were in town to play the Orioles. He went out to Milford Mill Academy. Now, I'm here in Tucson, and it sounded like it was his idea, but I remember you going to him saying, buddy, if you come to our town, I want you to talk to the youth.
And I'll say, when I first heard about Rodriguez, I got to his agents and said, look, we want you to come. They then said, no, he's not going to come. And then they came back and said, okay, he's going to come.
But wouldn't allow the media in.
Would not allow the media in.
I think that was bad because you want the whole
world to know.
If you want to talk about it and let the world out,
That's
let
right.
us all in.
We were very disappointed. We wrestled with them trying to get it so the media could be present, so the media could know about it. I think what Rodriguez feared, I think he was concerned about the media asking him questions, because basically his presentation was it was just basically saying, I was wrong. You shouldn't be doing what I did. You should, you've got it all there, and you got to practice. You got to give it your best, and don't cheat. That was his message.
So what's he hiding?
I don't know.
All right.
We'll have to get him on your show.
Yeah, right. All right. Congressman Cummings, as always, gives it to us, Frank. All right, let's go get some weather right now. Here's Justin.